I keep falling in love with him over and over and over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over and over again. He gets sweeter and sweeter as the day goes by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I keep falling in love with him over and over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. He gets sweeter and sweeter as the day goes by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I keep falling in love with him over and over again. 'Cause you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you as the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. 'Cause you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. 'Cause you alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. So give me you, everything else can wait. Give me you, I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Mhm. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees crying out to you. So give me you. Everything else must wait. Give me you, oh God. I hope I'm not too late. Good morning, God. God of all things, creator of all things. Thank you so much for a new day. For some people, maybe they're getting ready to go to bed or getting ready to do something else in another time zone. But for us here on this side of the hemisphere, we are waking up. At least some of us are. So as we begin morning devotion, God, and prayer time, I just want to thank you. Thank you for those who have stopped by out of curiosity, those who stop by because they remember that it's that time for prayer time on this channel. So thank them for coming back. And for those who are new, God, I welcome them just the same with peace, love, and joy. God, open my mind, open my heart, so that as I'm sharing, I'm also receiving. And for those who are here to hear a word, God, I pray that they will hear something that will help them right now, whether in the replay or in the live. God, it's in your name. I do pray and give you thanks for all things. Amen, amen, and amen. All right. I know this is backwards, but it says, keep calm and trust God. Someone gave me this little book. Actually, I got this book in 2000. Wait, yeah, 2000. I've had this book for 25 years and I've never read it. Anyway, I'm reading it now. That's what happens when people just keep giving you so many books. I'm like, come on, come on. Anyway, the topic for today says pressure. We all have to deal with various pressures in our lives. The title of our devotional reading, that's what time it is. Yeah, it's pressure. We all have to deal with various pressures in we all have to deal with various pressures in our lives. Pressure to act, to perform, to conform, to stand out, or to advance. We can even feel pressure to buy things we don't need to impress people we don't know, or to fix a troubled marriage or rescue a rebellious teen. But when the pressure is on, it can distract us so that we don't think clearly. Seldom do we make good decisions or wise choices when we are under pressure. In fact, when you feel the pressure that you have to make a rush decision, that's the very moment when you should back up, take a breath, and make yourself take some time to analyze your choices closely. The pressures of life can overwhelm us if we let them. So, the key is don't let them. When you start to feel the pressure of a situation, turn to God and His Word. The Lord has promised that He will give us wisdom if we will just ask Him. Refuse to give in to pressure and instead spend some time in prayer, asking the Lord for wisdom and guidance concerning whatever situation you are facing. It might also be a good idea to get some input from a trusted friend who might have a more objective perspective. The Bible tells you to cast your cares on God, to trust Him, because he cares for you. He will take what the enemy has meant for evil and turn it into good. With every temptation and pressure, God has promised relief and a way of escape. Refuse, refuse to let pressures of life steal your joy and peace. And our scriptures for this topic: we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. Consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides. You know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open and shows its true colors. So don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Let it do its work so you become mature and well developed, not deficient in any way. James chapter 1, verses 2 to 4, MSG. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. We are hedged in, we are pressed on every side, troubled and oppressed in every way, but not cramped or crushed. We suffer embarrassments and are perplexed and unavailable, not unavailable, unable to find a way out, but not driven to despair. We are pursued, persecuted, and hard driven, but not deserted, but we don't stand alone. We are struck down to the ground, but never struck out and destroyed. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. And if you were listening closely, I repeated that verse, but it was from a different version. The first time it was from the NIV, and the second time it was AMP. Now, if you don't understand what all those letters at the end, there's a Bible that's called the Amplified Version, AMP. What does MSG stand for? The Message translation. All right. So our prayer is, Lord, please help me to stay calm and maintain peace when faced with pressured situations. Help me not to feel forced into making rash or hasty decisions. Show me how to not give in to the pressure to act before I am confident what the correct course of action actually is. Help me not to let the pressure of the moment force me into making an ill fated decision that I will regret. Give me wisdom and clarity of thought to properly discern the choices available to me. Let me not be agitated, disturbed, or intimidated by the circumstances around me. Grant me your peace so that I may maintain calmness in the midst of adversity. I ask you for your guidance and direction concerning the choices before me. Lord, I trust you and will follow your direction. And the last quote says, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. And Alexander Graham Bell. The lights just went out. Let me get this other channel back up. That was weird. That sounded almost like a bomb or something. Whatever that was, then the lights went out. That was that lightning. It's always weird when lightning strikes on a clear day, no rain, no clouds. That was weird. And I'm just praying God that whatever that was is not gonna be bad. Waiting on the Wi-Fi to come back in. That was weird. Yeah, I got two lights going. The lights just went out. It sounded like lightning just struck something, and then the lights went off and came back. You probably I don't know what you saw, but it just went dark and then came right back. I'm trying to get the other channel to come back. I was waiting on the Wi-Fi to come back on my Wi-Fi phone. Yeah, that was weird. Just when I was about to say amen, I was like, what the world? But that's what happens when you live in the country. But that was weird. It really sounded like lightning just struck somewhere very nearby. And like I was saying, it's not rainy. I don't even think it's cloudy. The sun is just coming up. And you know when if you've ever been like really close to lightning and you hear it, you know that like crackle snap sound like it's gonna go through the ground or go through whatever. Yeah, that's what I just heard. I don't know what's up with the weather today, but I do know that we're supposed to be getting bad weather like between Thursday to Monday, like different parts. And we're always somehow connected to all that stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna read that again. When one door closes, another door opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell. And I know, like, I'm just going to give a simple example. You know, when you really want a job, that job has what you feel are all the things that you need: pay increase, better benefits, better job description, whatever, XYZ, ABC. And sometimes you kind of get in your feelings like, why didn't they hire me? Why did they pick so and so? This was an internal interview, and then they picked so and so over me. Like, how dare they? Da, 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 da. Move on, right? Move onward, move upward. Because sometimes we miss the doors that are open, the ones that are open for us, the one that is open for me. So for me, I don't want to feel pressured by anybody. Don't wanna don't wanna feel pressured by any situation. And as it gave like some clear sound advice, don't rush into anything hasty or rash. Step back, take that time to process, take a deep breath, analyze what are my options, what like do how much time do I have? Is time a factor? You know what I mean? So God, I just want to thank you and give you all the glory. Amen. Good morning, everybody and everybody. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, PGA. James Woods. I'm not sure what that's about, but Shaquille, you're in the building or you were in the building. Good morning to you. Game changer, munchies, and what? Foods. Sounds like I'm gonna have to go on a diet with that channel. But we do thank God today. We thank God here and now. Jeffrey Ray, thank you for coming in as well. Do salt, Prabhuji. Prabhuji. It's amazing sometimes, PGA, though, when you have things in your possession. Because honestly, the person that gave me this book, this person is always giving me books. See that date in the bottom right here? November 14, 2000. The number of books that I've been given over the years, especially being associated with churches and different things, everyone wants to say, oh, yeah, here's a book. Read it. Check it out. I'm like, okay. And they pile up. It's one thing to like share what you're reading and you think it's awesome. You think it's the great thing. But just because you're reading a book and you like it doesn't mean I've got to read it. And I'm not trying to be funny. You know what I mean? It's just like when people send you all these things. What's up, Queenie? When people send you like a bunch of videos, like, oh, you need to watch this. No, I don't. Quit filling up my DM. Quit filling up my inbox. I don't want to watch that. Let me stop. But anyway, the point is, people are always giving you stuff. It doesn't mean that you gotta be in their time. And I'm guessing now it's my time. God is now needing to remind me to keep calm and trust God. And I've appreciated every topic that's in this little book. Though it's little, it's mighty. And yeah, I will continue to use it for the weekend edition until it's completed. So, how are you doing today? What's up, Brian? This book is Keep Calm and Trust God. Don't ask me where it came from. According to the back, it has Choice Books. If you want more info at nva.choicebooks.org. Keep calm and trust God. There's the info. If you want to flip it around, there you go. Take a screenshot, yada, yada. All right. And if you know me, you know what time it is. I'm always being honest. Telling it like it is. Quit sending me junk in my email. Quit sending me junk in my DM. You feel good? I feel good too. It's another day's journey, and I'm glad. I'm glad about it. Oh, y'all don't know that old song? Okay. Oh, I'm glad. Ooh, I'm glad about it. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. All right, I'm gonna get off this channel because right now it's eating up my phone energy. Thank you for joining. If you are here, you can find me right over there on another channel if you're still here. But thank you for joining. Yeah.